Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So in this video I want to talk about this news of a pastor in Edo State, I think Benin. I will put the article on the screen so you can find it. You can go Google it and find it, and you can read the whole article yourself. I'm just going to give you an idea of what it's about, then you can go read it yourself. So basically this pastor sorry, I'm laughing already, sorry. Okay, he's a pastor that told somebody to sow seed with his expensive car, right? And told him to sow seed with his car, and this guy then initially refused. I'm laughing already, I find it really funny. Initially the guy, from what I understand, the guy did not do it, and he told him that if you don't sow seed with this your car, you have an accident. Oh, I'm laughing already. Okay, he said if you don't sow seed with this your car, you have an accident. So the guy did not sorry, okay, the guy did not take him seriously. So, and the guy actually truly had an accident. So the guy went and surrendered. Oh my god, I'm laughing and crying. Oh god. Sorry, okay, let me try some. Okay, let me try again. So he truly had an accident, and he went and submitted the car as a seed. On one hand, okay, to start with, they actually said he's a fraudulent pastor or whatever. It's a fake. The article, the article addressed him as a false pastor. He was described as kind of a fraudster or fake pastor or something like that. So going back to the story, they now said that when they now went to arrest the pastor, they found that his car was not even the only one. They found 2 more cars. What I wanted to say is, when some people say, nobody is forcing anybody to sow seed, nobody is you forget that when you threaten people or you find these other ways to make them give, is a fraud. And you say nobody is forcing, that is another way of forcing people by putting fear into them. When a pastor claims that if you don't tithe, things will tithe for you, people already believe that God called you, and they take everything you say to be from God. So when you now tell them a lie, because what I call it a lie is because it's not biblically backed. When you now tell them that if you don't tithe, things will be tithed for you, that is defrauding people. And people, they say nobody is forcing anybody. That is forcing. That is forcing. Oh, nobody is putting gun in somebody's head to tell them to sow seed. What more do you need? You don't need the gun when you can use a Bible to deceive people. What you want a gun do? When it is so much easier. When you twist the Bible and use it as a weapon, you don't need a gun. You don't need a gun. I'm saying this for that say nobody is forcing anybody. They have found ways. When a pastor that you believe is called by God tells you that if you do not pay tithe, you will not go to heaven, and the Bible does not say that, what is that? Isn't that more than putting a gun in somebody's head? Somebody that believes in heaven and hell and tell them that they don't pay tithe, for example, I'm using that as an example, they will not go to heaven. That is forcing people to give, because you know people want to go to heaven. So I'm saying this one for those that say nobody is forced. Coming back to this story doesn't surprise me. You know, it doesn't surprise me. But let me tell you guys the area I really want to address. You know, this pastor that is arrested, the only reason he's arrested is that he has not broken through. When I say he never arrived. He just the warm up. They caught him too early. If this guy had gotten to the level of private jet, you think anybody will arrest him in that Nigeria? You think so? You think so? So this arrest, as far as I'm concerned, is because he's not yet big. Because when he's big, nobody will arrest him. There are many pastors in that country that have done more, worse, and they're still walking around and doing it today. Yet EFCC has not arrested them. You know why? Because they are at the private jet level. But this one they arrested, he just, like I said, that one just the start. He has not reached to the level that he becomes unarrestable. Do you know how many stories we have discussed? Miracle Money story is still there on ground. We never talk that one. EFCC no look for them. Let me tell you guys. You see this problem? Arresting the chicken that are just starting, it's not going to solve the problem. Until you start arresting the ones at the top. The ones that are inspiring these ones that are just coming up. you have not started. Because whether you like it or not, the big ones, private jet ones, are the ones gingering these ones, inspiring them. Because they have that to look up to and say, I just did that, I won't reach like that pastor. Where could they fly private jets? When the police go, they work for me. When I become unarrestable, unquestionable. As long as those mega ones can continue, small ones will keep aspiring. Let's be telling ourselves the truth. Let me tell you guys. You see, it's like if you have a farm and you now say you have one rabbit, for example, and then the rabbit come born, had babies. I know say when they say breeding like rabbits, that they born like this. You can say, this rabbit has too many children. They are eating up my crops. They are eating up my crops. So you say, what's the solution? You kill the children of the rabbits. You wasted time. You know why? Because the rabbits go breed again. You go born full ground. They will keep coming and demolishing. As you're killing her children, she's giving more, having more babies. If you want to solve your problem, you see that rabbit, kill her, chop her. Get rid of that rabbit completely. That is when there is no more children that will be coming from that rabbit. All the prosperity preachers, let me tell you, there's no part in the Bible that tells anybody to be preaching. Jesus came and stayed whatever number of years he stayed on earth. He didn't preach wealth. He didn't preach anything like that. Instead, he showed a life of contentment. He showed a life of simplicity and contentment. The apostles, the same thing. If prosperity message was what Jesus came to die for, he would have preached it. He would have practiced it. The apostles, when they came, as the apostle Paul talk, say, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Yet at the same time, he said, I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation. When the pastors will come and preach to you, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Right? Because that's what the apostle said. Paul. When they use that one, that Bible verse, and arrange it in a way that they like it, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Right? And then they also quote Philippians 4:19. My Lord will supply all my need according to his riches, And then you forget that Philippians 4, Bible says supply your need. Kilo need. Kehi need. What do you need? Need and want are not the same. Several houses is not a need, that is a want. When you allow your greed to be pointing up and left, that is a greed. All these several houses, several cars, several these, they are not needs. They are your want. But God say, the Bible say, my God shall supply all your need. The same chapter, Philippians 4:19. If you go up to a few verses before, the same apostle Paul said that I have learned the secret of being content in any and every situation, whether in need or in want. The secret of being content. I always say, do you know why I call it a secret? Because it's the truth a lot of people have not grasped. Until you learn the secret of being content, you continue to be greedy. You continue to be one of those pastors that come and brag about your private jet, your many houses, your this, your that. You know all of those things. If Jesus and his apostles are not your example, I'm sorry. I don't know what Christianity you're talking about. Coming back to the story of this guy. The arresting of this guy, like I said, is because he's still starting. He never warm up. That is one thing I always say about South Africa that I love. You see, South Africa, nobody is above the law. Well, the GOs we have seen so far, they're not above the law. Remember one Nigerian pastor that was arrested there for what he did with KKK. That one is in the news. What about what's his name? Bushiri, with all his private jet and everything, he was arrestable. They showed him, they locked him up. They showed him the law to the point Bushiri ran away like a thief in the night. I'm going to start laughing. Bushiri ran away, ran back to his country, Malawi. Actually, it's Malawi. The same country he left behind. That the souls there, it seems that they didn't need saving anymore. He went to South Africa to go and be doing church when his own country people also need Jesus. He went to South Africa to go and be doing church. When they now chased him, remember he was from Malawi. I'm sorry. He remember he's from Malawi. He ran back to Malawi. That was when he realized that Malawi is a safe place. That was when he realized realized that he can do church from Malawi. This man has run back to Malawi. Till today now, you know, go South Africa again. You think Bushiri, if it was Nigeria, Bushiri would be arrested? Irola has said. I don't believe Bushiri would have been arrested. But I'm believing that the day is coming that it will change. I believe, I don't know why, but I actually do believe it. When I see the way this our Sorosoke generation is going, oh my goodness, it gives you hope that a change is coming. These last few years have shown a lot. If you compare our generation to our father's generation, where pastors were not questioning, now everybody go make posts on Facebook and speak against what a pastor said. Our father and their generation, they know they speak because they feel like, oh my goodness, oh, he is a pastor, I can't speak. So there is, when you see the way our people are being, you say, ah no, that's your pastor talk, no correct too. It's showing you the change that has come in only few years. Think about another few years, another few years. I don't believe it will be the same again. Anyways, that's how I feel about this story about this pastor that was arrested in Benin. You know, him being arrested, but I'm saying it that until those ones at the top are arrested, small ones will continue to be inspired. They will continue to be wanting to get to that point. So anyways, that's how I feel about it. And as always, whatever your opinions are, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.